Last game at the Chinnaswamy until the final. Let that sink in. Every RCB home game this season, we have shown up. Rai has shown up. We have won, and we've given away tickets to you guys. So one last time. Here's what I want from you guys. Go check out our Instagram page. We have our biggest giveaway going on. 48 hours, 4 tickets, and a very special system for a very special game. Why is it special? Shubman Gill, the Prince of Indian cricket, coming to the home of Virat Kohli, the king of Indian cricket. Friday night, Chinnaswamy under the lights. It's the prince versus the king. Before we get into anything, guys, this is the Red and Bold Show. This is your Gujarat Preview. See you on the other side. Let's set a scene for you. Editor, points table on screen. We are third now after Rajasthan won last night. Yet to lose a game, looking very scary. 11 points out of possible 12. Here's a fact that I heard on comms, not sure, not verified yet, but no IPL team has ever gone the first 6 games of the season without losing one. So Punjab, looking good. But that's okay, guys. You know why? There's only one number I care about, and here's what it is. Win on Friday, and you stay at 10 points. We stay second. We keep the gap between the mid pack, and we keep our noses ahead of Rajasthan. That's why it's so important. Anyway, on to our opponents. Gujarat, 6 games. They've won 3, they've lost 3. In fact, in their last 3 games, they beat Lucknow, they beat KKR. So basically the fodder of the IPL. And they got absolutely demolished by Mumbai, 99 runs in their own home ground. Rai, quick word from you. Do you think this is a good time to play them or a bad time to play them? Are they going to be hungry or are they going to be wounded?
They really got battered, man, in the last game. Like Mumbai really took to them, right? And they basically broke down. They have a system, right? We've spoken about it, which is they have a good bowling unit and they have a good top three. And the rest of it is just nothing, right? And the irony is that they let go of Rutherford, right? And he went to Mumbai. And the irony was that in the game, Rutherford's come as as a batter, scored 1 of 2, and then got subbed out for the impact guy. And Mumbai still won by 100, right? So it's
Yeah.
like Mumbai almost said that you could have kept Rutherford. Honestly, it would have been a closer game, right? It was almost like a small kind of a vibe there. But I think they're coming wounded, right? And the one thing that I don't like is that their team setup is really well suited for a Chinnaswamy ground, right? Where you have class players, where you get high quality batsmen coming in, playing those beautiful shots. And the top three obviously showed that to us last year as well when we went for the game. And the bowling, obviously, Siraj is always fired up against us because we didn't retain him. So we have some of those players as well. So it's going to be a tough matchup. They're wounded, so they definitely want to bounce back. But I feel like this is a big game for us because it's our last game at home with our Chinnaswamy crowd. So we have to take advantage of the 12th man army and get the 2 points at any cost, in my opinion.
100%, 100%. Rai, you alluded to this, but you were talking about last game. Last year, you were at the game with Ayush. Just a quick word on that. It was the first game of the season, first loss of the season at home. Probably things were looking very mellow after the loss, but hey, guys, we ended on to win the IPL. Not that I'm saying I want to lose on Friday, but Rai, let's relive that moment.
Yeah, it was the first game, if I'm not wrong, at the Chinnaswamy last year. And we had gone for the game. Me and Ayush were both there. We thought, okay, let's go, new squad, new energy, and all of that. And then unfortunately, we saw how to beat RCB blueprint, which is get our batsmen out, have a lower score batting first, and then
Win the
obviously
toss.
win
Win
the
the
toss,
toss.
and
Don't
then the
forget
top
that.
three players from GT came. Butler did what he does best, right, against us, which we'll talk about as well. So yeah, it was
Yep.
a blueprint how to beat us, and hopefully this year we can reverse that and basically hit them where it hurts.
100%, man. Looking forward to that. Guys, as we alluded to, both teams lost their last games. But here's what I think. I think there's a difference between their loss and our loss. We lost because we scored 29 runs in the last 5 overs of our batting. And we decided to give Romario Shepherd a chance against David Miller in the last over to defend 15 runs. They lost because they couldn't survive the power play. You know what? Against a team that is struggling so hard, Jasprit Bumrah got his first wicket in 6 games against them. If you ask me, one of our teams has a tactical problem and one of our teams has a structural problem. I know which one is worse, but let's do this. Let's talk playing 11s. Editor, RCB is on the screen. And is basically set at this point. Editor, already on screen. Ayush, I have two questions from you. One is, what do you expect management to do? Stick with the same 11 or make changes? And if you were the head coach, would you make any changes? Go ahead.
Yeah, so I think the way this management works is that they're going to back up players again. They're going to back Romario again, and we're going to see the same playing 11 in the next game. But if it were up to me, I would have made one change. And I think Romario goes out for me because I don't see that value in him. And I mean, if you can't believe in your all rounder to bowl even 1 or 2 overs in a game, I think there's no point of playing the all rounder, right? Then you might as well play a all out batsman or a bowler. So that's a change I would make. Who I would bring in would depend on the situation of the game.
Yep.
It could be used as an impact sub. If you need a batsman, an extra batsman comes in. If you need a bowler comes in. And I think it's important to make that change now because the later we leave it in the season, to see if Romario can bounce back, the harder it becomes because we don't want someone just coming in at the end right before the playoffs and pressure moments. So we need to try out that 11 plus 1 early on, which is probably this week, next week.
Yep. No, absolutely. So I think, Ayush, what you're suggesting is basically Romario sits on our impact sub list. And if he doesn't need to bat or bowl, don't bring him on. We'll bring a pure batter like a Bethel or a pure bowler like a Duffy, depending on the match situation. Okay, cool. Guys, let us know in the comments. What do you think of Ayush's idea? I mean, we've talked about it a while, but I think we all know RCB management and we're probably expecting the same 11 and playing 12. All right, guys, let's look at the losing. Oh, sorry. I meant let's look at the away team really quick. Quick editor on screen. This GT is playing 11. The Prince, captain, of course, opening with Sai. Joss Butler comes in at 3, and that's basically 80% of their runs. Washington Sundar plays at number 4. Wow, I'm really scared. Glenn Phillips, Rahul Tewatia, Shah Rukh Khan, Rashid Khan, Kagisa Rabada, Mohammad freaking Siraj, back at the Chinnaswamy, Prasidh Krishna in the form of his life, and Ashok Sharma, probably the impact sub. So, guys, I have a few questions for you. Right, let me start with you. How dangerous is this top 3?
Obviously, they've shown in the past as well that they're highly reliant on them. So they are class. But at the same time, this season, they haven't played up to their standards, I would say, which is why they are where they are on the points table as well. And I think there's a great opportunity for us. And I'm super confident only because of Bhuvi's form, right? Because I can put money on that guy putting in a banger spell. And I feel like the evening game, Hazel God, right? So our matchup, if we get them out, it's finished, like irrespective, right? So I'll be really disappointed if we don't get them out in the power play. At least 2 out of the 3. I'll put pressure on them.
Done. Right. Let me hold that thought because Ayush, my question too for you actually is what happens if we get the 3 of them? So GT is under 50 runs and they've lost all 3 of them. Do you think they even touch a 3-digit score?
Yeah, no, not at all. I agree with Rai. I think very heavy on the top 3. And if we get them early, I think it's game over.
Agreed. All right, guys. Question 3 out of 4. Rashid at the Chinnaswamy. Generally a deck that serves pacers better than spinners. But Rashid is different because his effectiveness doesn't really come from turn, but more from variation in pace and smart bowling. So basically, on this ground, he's still very dangerous, but not unplayable. We've handled him before. Right? Question for you. How do we handle Rashid?
Again, another player who actually wasn't in great form till recently. He actually did better, but he's not as dangerous, in my opinion, in Bangalore, given the kind of wicket that we have. And oftentimes it's really hard to keep it, in terms of like less than 10, concede less than 10 or 12 and over. And I feel like just because of how long he's been in the IPL for, I think players have played him enough, right? And he's one of those players who plays in every tournament in the world. And Tim David and some of these players also do the same. My point being they're either on the same team or different franchises, which I know of Tim David and Russian. And that is a huge plus for us because that factor of like, oh, we've never played this bowler before, or how good he is in terms of form.
The X
That's out
factor.
of the X factor is gone for Rashid for sure because of that one reason. So I think if we, and come on, man, Raja, our man has to, he's not going to get 2 failures in a row. Touch wood.
Yes, sir. Touch wood. Let's go. Ayush, let's talk about someone who's actually suited for the Chinnaswamy. Can I go ahead to be the first person to say my Indian Josh Hazelwood, Prasidh Krishna? Man's on fire, guys. How do we solve for this guy and his hard length bowling?
Oh, again, I'm not too worried because our top order is class as well, and I don't think anyone is going to stop Phil Salt and Virat Kohli from going at it. And if we play the better cricket, we come out on top. It's as simple as that.
And we'll do it one more time, guys. Speaking of which, 3 matchups. I want to talk about 3 key matchups. Winning these matchups is like winning 5 overs of the game. Rai, let's start with you. What are you looking forward to or not looking forward?
The one I had, and this is a different one, not that we had prepped for, so I'm actually putting a googly here for the team as well. Which is, I just realized that we have the 2 best fielders who are going to be playing this game. So the spectators are going to have a blast. Glenn Phillips versus Phil Salt, guys. It's going to be a banger in the field, right? Some good catches are going to be taken. Unless I have a weird feeling that given how Phillips has been with the bat, if you drop him, right, and get in a holder for this game, which they could, right, then obviously we miss out on this matchup. But if it happens, I think it'll be a great time for the Chinnaswamy crowd to see both of those guys live. I think good fielding is beautiful, man. So that's my number 1 matchup to see who comes up on top.
100%. We already know who Ayush thinks is going to come out on top. Your bold prediction, your favorite, Phil Salt. So Ayush, give me a non-Phil Salt matchup. What are you looking forward to or not looking forward to?
So I would say that I'm afraid of Joss Butler because he's a very dangerous batsman in general, and we've also seen him play really well at the Chinnaswamy over the years. I think he has scored over 500 runs at an average of more than 50. And just last year, I think Rai and I had gone for this game, and that's the game we lost against GT where he scored around 70 runs. So yeah, that's something or someone that I'm afraid of.
100%. Ayush, you're right. 585 runs, average of 53. Editor, please fact check. And a strike rate close to 160. This man, between his career in Rajasthan and now Gujarat, loves playing against us. Right. Last matchup. Someone who loves playing against them, maybe.
Yeah, I think the King cannot have a matchup session without the King. So the King has an average of 87. Obviously, statistically, that looks amazing, but they've only been in the IPL for, I think, 5 years, right? So not too much in terms of sample size, but whatever there is, it's amazing, right? Whether it's in Ahmedabad or in Bangalore, Virat has shown up. So I think it's almost a thing where the King wants to show the Prince that, if he's still around, then bro, you gotta chill, I think there's a sense of that. So yeah, I'm going to see that. I'm looking forward to it. I love watching Gill versus Virat.
Yeah, dude, 100%. In fact, I'm going to digress. I'll throw Googly back to you with Bishnoi style. Okay. Guys, what happens at the end of a monarchy when the king dies? You know what happens? The prince becomes the king. So I'm going to ask you, Ayush, this. Let's say, okay, I hope this day never comes, but Virat retires from cricket and IPL, and I give you Shubman Gill instead of Virat Kohli in our team. Would you be happy? Would you think of someone else you'd want instead? Do you think he is the incumbent prince to replace Kohli?
I mean, he was literally dropped from the T20 international squad, so I don't know how you're even making this comparison.
Bro, this is king and prince, man. Sorry, we had to ask the question. Go ahead, please.
Nothing. He was literally dropped from the team, so I think he's clearly not good enough to be the replacement. I'd probably go for a Suryavanshi.
You'll go for a Suryavanshi? I'd go for a Shreyas Iyer, right? If you could choose your prince, who would be your Virat replacement? Obviously, there is none, but
No, so just specifically, if you asked me this question a year ago, I would have said it would be a great transition, right, from Virat to Gill. But exactly like Ayush said, given that he's not in the T20 squad for India, it'll be a hard shout. In terms of age profile, I do see there being an opportunity, especially because franchises like LSG and GT are pretty shit. So they're not going to actually care to build a dynasty. No, because I think what Shreyas has done for Punjab in terms of he's built something there, right? So I don't think they're going to let him go at any cost. I'm not even joking. They're not going to do what KKR did. So keeping that in mind as well and their age, I think Gill is a better shout. But I've seen a lot of Instagram stuff about Jaiswal in RCB and all that stuff that floats around, right?
Yep.
So we'll see when that time comes. But I think King is still very much up and running.
No, 100%. Guys, stay tuned for this next mega auction video dropping soon in 1.5 years. Please like, share, and subscribe right now. Anyway, guys, let's kind of end this video favorite segment, good, bad, and bold. You know how this works. Ayush, resident optimist in the house, will give us a good perspective from the RCB side. You play the flip side, give us the negative, and then we're gonna drop our bold predictions right now. So Ayush, kick it off.
Okay, so I think the good for us is that it's our last game in the Chinnaswamy and the crowd is going to be extra pumped. Rai and I are also excited to go as well. And everyone knows that we have a giveaway going on. So please like, subscribe, and share with your friends. And hopefully, we'll see you at the stadium.
You can see why Ayush doesn't do our reels, by the way. Anyway, I know 100% Ayush. I think the best part of us is our 12th man. So guys, be in your loudest voice. It might be the last time, but hopefully not, because the final is gonna be in Chinnaswamy. Okay, let's hear the bad side.
Yeah, I think based on what we mentioned earlier in the video, the toss, let's try and not bat first against them, right? I think I want that same thing that happened in the previous game where we won against LSG. Bowl first, keep it boring, get the top order out, and then have the crowd come, have some fun. Ayush is shaking his
No,
head
no,
because
no.
I think
Come on.
he
We
wants
need
a
one good
DC.
game.
He wants a
One good
DC
game
kind
at
of
the
game,
Chinnaswamy.
right? No, I can't take another DC Ayush after DC. Last over is not happening.
That's fine. But as long as we come on the better side of it, it's a much better feeling.
Yeah, if I could predict the future, even I would want a close game that we win.
Guys, I'm okay with a walkover win. I'll tell you this, I fully agree with you. I think GT's formula is so simple. Take wickets with Prasid and Rashid. Let their, set a subpar total like 160, 180 types, and let their top three basically win the game for them with a platform. Guys, don't worry though. Our formula is even simpler. We'll put them into bat first. We'll break through their top three, and they'll struggle to touch 150, man. Butler will end up carrying the innings and we'll end up getting him out. That's what I'm thinking. So win the power play, batting or bowling, we win this game. All right, guys. Speaking of winning this game, let's talk about how we're going to win this game with our bold predictions. I don't know, Ayush, if you're ready with yours. So I'm going to ask Rai to go first. Ayush, you go next. I'll go after, and then the other panelists have it on screen so you guys can see all of us. And please drop yours as well. We'll pick the best ones for the next video. Go ahead, Rai.
Has to be it, man. The king has to show up. Virat Kohli century, baby. First 100 for RCB this year. It's coming in this game.
Okay, love it. Virat
But for that, we have to bat first. Shit. But
I don't want to bat first. Yeah,
I'll
it's
stick
okay,
to
bro.
it.
He can score it in the chase also.
Yeah.
But they're not gonna score a lot of runs. Anyway, okay, we'll take the Virat century. Ayush, go ahead.
I'm going to say that the Hazelgod returns 33 for 3 or better.
33 for 3 or better. God, I love it, guys. Everyone's gonna pick this in each episode. What's funny is I think a different panelist also picked Hazelwood 3 for. So Ayush, if it's less than 33 runs, it's your win. If you get the 3 for, but it's more than 33 runs, it's Bharat's win. Okay, so that's how we're gonna play this one, guys. I went with Nisanka and Rahul to score less than 10 runs together, and Nisanka basically in the first over got out, and I thought, wow, I'm the best. I should always make bold predictions. But then Rahul went on to score a 50. So I'm not going to try to mess with divine intervention. I'm going to go with something simple and something I'm very excited about. I think DDP comes back to form. I'm going to go DDP 60 plus in this innings. It'd be so great for us to see that again. Guys, you have your other panelists up there. Put yours in the comments. Ayush is shaking his head already. Fantastic.
I can tell you right now itself that your prediction is going to be wrong.
Wow. Why do you hate DDP? But I know you don't hate him, but you just don't think he's going to need to bat because Salt and Virat will end pace without 10 wicket victory. Yeah.
Or if he comes to bat, he feels the need to get out quickly because Rajat is waiting in the dugout. So
fantastic, we'll take it. No, I'm feeling a DDP game, man. I think we're stronger when he's in form, and I think I want to see his best one more time. Anyway, guys, last home game at the Chinnaswamy, Friday night, King versus Prince. This is a game you don't want to miss. And if you can't be there, watch the review with us. We'll be there on Saturday. And if you can be there, but you can't get tickets, you know what to do. Ayush already said it. Follow us on Instagram. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Answer a simple question. In fact, just go watch our reel, man. Everything is explained over there. Okay? It's our biggest giveaway ever. 4 tickets, 3 tiers, 48 hours. Go recruit your friends. Get yourselves in the gold tier. And yeah, Go see our team play bold. Guys, last thing, we are almost at 1,000 subs, so we are going really aggressive with this last giveaway. We hope you guys can match our energy and try your level best. And if you're watching our videos, hit the like. If you're already subscribed, just hit the like. That matters a lot too. 50 likes on this video. Can I ask for that? That would be really cool. That'd be the most liked video we have on YouTube. So come on, let's get it this time. King versus Prince, Virat, Gill, Friday night, Chinnaswamy, under the lights. You guys are going to be there and our boys are going to be there. We'll see you in the next video. Play bold.